Hey guys, and before you start, I just want to say that if you are under the age of 12, I'd recommend you turn off this video right now. This video may have language or scenes that may offend you or make you not happy. Also, there are a lot of suicidal talk, so if you don't like that stuff, I'd recommend you turn to no, maybe it's my review of South by XXX Spoiler, it is on the list. But why? Just have to see. Anyway, full viewer description advised. I don't want to get demonetized, just so you know. So yeah. But hope you enjoy it. Guys, I'm gonna say it. 2018 wasn't terrible. I mean, I know it did have one really bad part in pop music and like guys, 2018 wasn't that bad. Sure, there was bad songs this year, but there's been such things every year. People have been overreacting. I mean, of course it wasn't as amazing as 2017, but it wasn't as bad as 2016. If anything, this year's been very mixed. We've had a lot of different and weird acts. I mean, what other year with 5 seconds of freaking summer get a top 10 hit in both the UK and the US? None. And we've had Halifax, new names getting hits. We've had so much variety this year. It's obviously been a pretty good year for that. But of course, I'm not talking about good stuff. I'm talking about the stuff that wasn't good. The stuff that I didn't like. And I wouldn't say that there weren't a lot of songs running through this, because there actually was. The thing is that the songs that made this, they're very tame. They're not exactly, they may be really bad, but like, they were obviously going to be on this list. But there's very few songs this year which I, as a cut out, which I really disliked enough. I mean, even a lot of the lyric songs aren't that terrible. I still hate them, but they're not like up there with some of the worst songs of all time. It's very near to, say, 2016 between 17 and 2018. I mean, not 2018, and not 2017. I mean, you know, this hasn't been a mixed year, I don't totally think. Anyway, before we start, let's talk about the rules for this. I've been considering over time what should I do for the rules. Cause I don't just want to limit to the this, because that's boring. Plus, it means I can only have 100 songs, and that's kind of lame. So I said I would propose a rule that if a song hit the top 40 for 1 week in the entire year, it's eligible. Where the entire year, I mean everywhere between November 2017 to November 2018, unless I say so. Anyway, yeah, so that's the rule. Also, if you disagree with this, but that's fine, you don't have to agree with everything I say. I know that a lot of people may get offended with my opinions, and I'm also okay with that. And at the end of the day, it's not my choice what you have to like. I know that a lot of people disagree a lot with this list, but I don't really care. Anyway, well for you, let's get into 2018. Here are the top 10 worst hit songs of 2018. Number 10. I'm gonna do something that I'll hardly ever do this channel. I'm gonna make a prediction.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone.
The prediction I'm making today is that this will be the biggest song in the UK 2018. I mean, it was massive, it hit #1 for ages. And to be fair, if it is, I don't mind. They won't go something overpaid. This is a nice fun summer song. Overall, we've highly highlighted this year. Honestly, I'd be happy if this is the biggest song of the year. I mean, John Zesta has a lot of character, and you can actually hear his voice. And his voice, you can just hear, right, just having a little fun. Sure, his vocals are like the best one time, but still, this is so much fun. Honestly, I don't really care. What I do care is that this was the other big hit this year.
If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins.
What the hell is this? My god, this sounds just terrible. I mean, this song is literally wrong. Let's start from again. Let's start with the production. It is all over the place. It sounds like guitar samples, and I think it might be a country song, then he turned to pop in the chorus.
If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way.
Honestly, that sets the problem of worships just ever. Oh my goodness. I mean, I was confused the first time I heard this rock genre this is. Apparently this is rock, but I can't hear it. All I hear is this noise. I mean, the guitars are way too out there, and and of course, everything just goes all crazy.
Know it's love heading your way.
I mean, by the way, Jules has a sounds like fuckboy.
Between something that I feel it. I know you heard it from those other boys.
I mean, seriously, like, literally, his vehicle though, is literally him being a fuckboy. There's nothing other than that. They're so high pitched and young, I honestly can't believe that they will actually approve this. Just so a vocal level alone. And let's talk about the lyrics. They're not too bad. I mean, I've heard worse. Sure, it's all about being saying this girl is amazing and perfect and paradise. Honestly, it could have been a lot worse. Still though, anything else about the song is just a mess. Oh my god, how are you supposed to dance to this? I mean, seriously, I once had a party where like a lot of people like dance to this, and I was like, how on earth are you supposed to dance to this train wreck of noises? Oh my goodness. I mean, seriously, what even is this? I mean, I know it deals with British and everything, but this is not his voice.
Long, go long, paradise, roll on, go long.
This is his voice.
Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean.
This is auto-tune. There's an auto-tune in the George Ezra song this year. Screw that.
Love heading your way.
Number 9. No, 2018 was the year that take over, but I really didn't have to give a piss to get a big hair.
Rolling not a stop, watch shit don't never stop. This the flow that got the block hot, shit got super hot. Yeah.
No, seriously, it sounds like he didn't care at all about this song. Literally nothing about the song works at all. I really said that the beat was pretty good, but it's not pretty good at all. It's actually really boring and dumb. Oh my goodness.
Take heat, fuck these niggas up.
I supposed to like this? I mean, this is just straight nothing. I mean, what does this one have that's interesting at all? I mean, sure there's a beat and Drake's rapping and that's
Spitter, I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark nigga. I'm a wig splitter, I'm a tall figure.
it. Let's see. It doesn't even run 2 minutes, I think. But this song feels like it's taking forever to just get done. I mean, this song sounds like it literally takes forever to finish. My goodness. I mean, if I ever heard a song which only got big because of an album bomb, this would be it. I mean, seriously. I don't think the Jake actually put any effort. They were like, oh, you put one more song. Yeah, it's just about for the sake of randomly, and yeah, that's good. I mean, it did take over an hour to make this song. That's just embarrassing. I mean, how many voices are on this song? Was this many? Yeah. Anyway, let's see. I was surprised if anyone cared about this song. Yet this is the first song of a Scorpion, and it peaks at number 2. I mean, what other song peaks at number 2? Of these songs that actually had effort put in it, and yes, some of those one peaked at number 1, but still, it's so bad. Like, is it only peaks at number 2 because of Scorpion? This is ridiculous. Every supposed to make top 20. I'm actually disappointed. Jake, just stop making bad music, please. Number 8. Hawaii Records decent back in spring. I mean, literally nothing about this song is good.
Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight.
Like, literally, this song just sucks.
I say you crazy, we're nothing more than friends.
I mean, everything about the lyrical reference to Morpheus seduction is just terrible. So let's talk about it. Sounds like Morpheus and Marie may just be the pissest song ever made. I mean, this is what Amory is saying here.
You say you love me, I say you crazy, we're nothing more than friends.
Literally, like, the way it's written is just terrible. I mean, okay, I understand if someone's written as it's like a guy just talking to this girl at school who's really intense. He's like, nah, I could get past that, fine. But no, listen what she's saying.
2 in the morning, the rain is pouring. Haven't we been here before?
She's saying that he turns up at 2 in the fucking morning to stalk her. I mean, that is not a friend, that is someone that just wants to go out with you. And okay, maybe they just want to be fun, but she says that she does it 1,000 times.
I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times.
I mean, seriously, I'm really necessarily that good about it. I mean, this is the very first verse.
You're not my lover, more like a brother. I know you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't.
I mean, my goodness, if I was a guy, I'd be upset, but I wouldn't because of the chorus. This song is very confusing, okay? I can't tell whether this is real or I'm just over-exaggerating. I mean, yeah, sure, if I think it's real, you never know. Because she's saying this to annoy him. I mean, seriously, nothing about the song has proof of its It doesn't, I mean, seriously. I mean, is the guy wrong? Is Anne-Marie wrong? I have no idea. I mean, literally, that's when a sentence accent just doesn't work, when you're not fucking told who's wrong and who's right. I mean, seriously. I mean, yeah, sure, you could argue that the guy is being a nasty person, but Anne-Marie's being very vulnerable as well, so I have no idea what we're talking about, I mean, seriously. And that's why you can get into the production. I mean, Wolves and Silence sound okay, and Happy is pretty good as well. But this song literally sounds like it was made by like rubbing two bits of cloth together. I mean, this is up there with putting nails on a chalkboard.
Ain't going nowhere without a fight.
I swear. I mean, just listen to the sense in the chorus. That is awful. I mean, seriously. They sound like nothing else like a functional song. And plus, how can Anne-Marie's voice there?
When you say you love me, that make me crazy.
And I don't really get sad for this, but I feel that Anne-Marie is actually a pretty good vocalist.
Oops, I got na problem singing ba ba ba. Hold up, if you wanna go.
She was keeping it awesome, but I know she's keen on lyrically, but that's basically from like 2002, Don't Leave Me Alone, and even Along. At least they sound pretty good, but my goodness, she sounds so different. I don't know why, but I guess it might listen to the Britishness in her voice, but she's also pretty different for how she usually sounds. I mean, listen to her.
Turning up at my door.
Oh my goodness. And that's how we can get into the last verse.
It's how you spell friends.
This is Assassins. And I'm both thinking, Owen, what on earth are you putting the clean version on this song? We care about swearing. Or maybe it's even a little secret. Or no. Literally, in the actual explicit version on Apple Music, they have a censorship. Like, why? Like, seriously. I don't care. I mean, this one is swearing in it anyway. Without the F-bomb. Hey, she swears on the next fucking line.
RIENDS. Get that shit inside your head.
Why did you have to beat that out, Martha? I see no reason why. Oh my goodness, this song sucks. I am over the wrong thing. You probably realize that I haven't posted up this.
RIENDS.
You're probably thinking, oh, you're probably going to say, oh, why this is, she said PE. Well, to be fair, she actually does say PE. It is very faint. And you will miss it, but if you listen very closely, she says FINDS, not FINDS. Literally, you will blink and you'll miss it, which is right. It will still be the most really got decent, because this just sucks. What's on Eve with his ever made? I'm rating it number 8. God help us.
Just let you
Number 7.
Oh, baby.
So guys, one of the hardest things about being a music critic for me is the fact that I have to talk to only the UK charts. Then there are songs that charts in America this year, so I wanted to put on the list, but I just couldn't. It's like a work section of my best list, that's it. So yeah, also makes it hard because songs like this, all the Americans forgot about.
This is me. Look out, 'cause here I
my god, I thought I was done with this type of song. Honestly, I thought I was. Listen, this is even great human. Let me hit you up with some facts. So, basically, this movie did amazingly here in the UK. I talked to many people, and many people really like it. I have no idea why. I mean, I watched it and it was alright, but like, it's not like the God movie of 2018, like 100 people for a thing. To be fair, though, this may just be my thing. I'm like really a person who this all was just, but I hate this song with a passion. Maybe even killing with production, it's just too slow.
I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
This is so boring. I mean, for heaven's sake, this is one of the most generic songs I've ever heard. I mean, it's not even a song, we're reading it. I remember this song actually. This year, I don't know what I'm talking about, I remember this song. It didn't come out this year. It came out in 2015. Yeah, this is basically Fight Song by Rachel Platson. It's got these, like I say, lyrics, production, I swear. My god, this is just a carbon copy of the song, made even worse. And I really hate Fight Song. I don't know if people do that, at least it has no identity. This just doesn't. I mean, my goodness, this is just nothing. Just pure fucking nothing. I mean, sure, the book is so. That's pretty bad. I mean, the guy just did a little thing. I think my favourite Merry Christmas song has to be the first one, but that's really not saying not because it is still terrible. And the rest of the song is sort of like really screaming. Seriously, really, it's a lot of people singing and stuff, and this is just awful. I mean, think about it. What other song have you heard that people actually scream in the chorus? Okay, I guess. But like, this, how can this be passed off as singing? My goodness. I mean, literally, all in my way. If you like to hear the most annoying part of the song, the lyrics. Actually, the whole best part of the song, that's like absolutely nothing, because it's so terrible. I should listen to like Fight Song, but this is basically Fight Song of 2018. And people seem to like this song and Fight Song. Well, I can understand why people like Fight Song, but I don't understand this appeal. I mean, it's, and yet people will probably think this is one of the best of the year. And we haven't even gotten to the worst UK indie of this year. We'll get to that a lot later. Anyway, let's go over the count number before I start losing my mind. Number 6. I mean, Non-Stop was the worst song pick had this year.
Niggas asking if I'm cool, I'm upset. 100,000 on my head is disrespect. So offended that I had to double check.
Oh yeah, but before you say, oh wait, you said only you get to 40. We'll check the chart. It did in the top 40 for 1 week. It's eligible. And I know that I'm pretty much getting to the hanging fruit, but I just can't see any goodness in the song. Let's start with the song itself. It starts with this really boring manager. banjo playing at the beginning, and yeah, it's kind of creepy actually. Yeah, I really like it. To say that this isn't the worst little song, but I'm just pointing it out because it is definitely bad. And it is super, super annoying. Oh, I'm not even talking about the worst bit about this song, but we'll get to that in a bit. And yeah, that's some big changes. It keeps over all the time, and I just supposed to be simplistic, but it's just boring. It makes me more boring more than non-stop. Actually, nah, nothing's more boring than non-stop. It's the most boring song ever made. But like, why? You're probably thinking, well, why some of this? The lyrics. This is mostly the worst song on this list lyrically, next to a couple of song versions down below which are a lot worse. But so far, I've heard some whiskey lyrics as worse lyrics, even on this list. Let's start with the title.
I'm upset.
I'm Upset by Drake. Yeah. Drake is upset. He had the biggest album of the year. He has a ton of money. He gets anything he wants. How on earth is he be upset?
Can't go 50-50 with no hope.
Well, apparently, because I'm taking this from Andrew Prep, as I take review, sad and they take full case. But apparently, a guy called Pusha T, who I've never heard of, reported that Drake has a child with a porn star, and he was being a horrible dad to the child. Again, I'm just getting off of sources, but I believe that Andrew Pratt. And apparently, all he said is completely correct, because Drake didn't actually respond. And yeah, which is just terrible. Okay, apparently he was seducing the son to do something, but I just take no notice just at this point, because it's just despicable, yeah. This is kind of just a response, I think, and it was just terrible. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, just sorry.
I'ma always take the money over sex.
Which, if you know what I just said, you say it's absolute bullcrap. I mean, seriously, what are you talking about? I am, by the way, read this line.
This is real life. Niggas think we playing chess.
No, I think that, whether this is real life. Also, by the way, I do know how to play chess, but yeah, that's completely irrelevant. I just thought I'd put that out. Yeah, one million chess. I know how to play it. That's probably, I'm not gonna cut that out, but yeah. Maybe, yeah. I mean, now I think whether it's real life. Oh yeah, with the only 2 lines I actually remember this one. That's the other thing about this one. It's completely forgettable. I mean, it's lower, it's so over a year from date just because of that. Like, I can't remember anything else about that song. And I'm sure that this, I've heard this song about 100 times, but I can't remember anything. So it's Green Jake. I'm holding my new finger, but I grew up with teachers listening to do game footage, and yeah. Next. Number 5. What on earth happened years and years?
And afraid, so don't break. Say goodbye, my body with pain.
I remember back in 2015 when you were actually good. You made King, an excellent song production wise. And you probably out probably one of the best songs not of this yeah, but probably of the century. And yeah, if I ever make it up to the festival of 2015, they will ask showningly very high with the test. But then I bet they seem to not make many songs. Well, they did make many songs that are memorable. I mean, basically made an ice shot, but that's not it. But of course they came out this year while when a video come. Okay, I don't hate this for me that much. At least the production is alright, but I just can't have content of this one, my goodness. I think it's terrible, and if you are following up, you should really watch what I'm talking about.
One who knows who you are.
I mean, obviously this is gonna be with this. I remember when I first had this back in March, I was like, yeah, this is awful, and yeah, this is completely awful. I mean, seriously, what on earth has this song got to conjugate with anything we've ever made? Nothing. This song has probably been one of the worst introductions I've ever heard.
Walk through the fire with you, 'cause I know how it can hurt being cut in two.
From a boy band, and yeah, I know you're not taking a boy band, but shut up. I mean, my goodness, this is so Jamaican boy that's non-stop, and like I said, this is the most boring bit of the year. It's my fucking years and years. My goodness, I love years and years. I mean, Arsenal did have one more song about Bane in the top 40 all for you, and that's actually pretty excellent. But yeah, this is a big breakthrough into top 40, and it's, like I said, it's just awful.
I just let you go.
Number 4. And this is adjustment and enablement in between the worst comfort song of all time.
And in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we had, the love we shared.
In fact, is this even a dance song? I know that's how they called it, but I'm pretty sure that just because you call it a certain genre does not mean that it is that genre. In fact, can I even call this song a club dance song? No, I can't. It's not a club dance song. Actually, what should I call it? I call it a creepy EDM song.
In my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from.
Anyway, Bella, this one sucks. I mean, my goodness, is this a wash? I mean, I've had bad songs before, but I've never heard songs like this. I mean, this song just sucks. And I know that I did, like, never mind, but hey, at least it's not as bad as this. I mean, who has Dino and Ginny? No, I have no idea who these guys are. I've never had anyone ever single, but I'm just gonna assume that they suck because, well, this song sounds fucking awful.
Is where we all come.
I said in the video that was an original, yeah, it says they can actually live for saxophone in Jesus, and so yeah, the music is stolen from a saxophone in Jesus, and a vocal stolen from 2012. That's it. And put together, oh my goodness. I mean, I know I can see solo, but who's gonna dance to this? I mean, did you guys check you're just making me say, you can dance to this, I mean, let me try. Yeah, that was a big failure. Anyway, yeah, okay, hold up for a minute to dance to this. I mean, that's it, that's all I'm gonna say.
Just let you go.
Number 3! Okay. Let's go 6-9.
Oh, with them Billy niggas and them Hoover niggas. You run up and they shooting niggas. We ain't hooping niggas.
And I know I said before that he's probably his artists working right now, but to be fair, I don't think that anymore. I mean, sure, he's not a very good artist, but you know he's really good at having personality. I mean, seriously, he has so much personality in most of the songs that chart that were big this year. I mean, he stupid as hell, even most of the songs of his new album, which I listened to, aren't terrible. And there is a controversy about him being a pedophile, but again, he's not that bad. I mean, at least his rap is good. So tell me, what the fuck did you want him to sing? Oh my goodness.
Draco got that kickback when I blow that. They all do track, they don't shoot back. One shot, close range, right down head tie. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I lived that. Call up Uber with my.
My goodness, this is bad. Oh my goodness. Firstly, let's talk about the vocals as I just did. And let's start by using a quote which I actually said a couple months ago. Like, his voice is so drowned in auto-tune that if auto-tune had lungs, it would be dead right now. I mean, yeah, that's basically all we need to say about it. Link to the video is in the description and under press video. Yeah, I would have a problem with that, but it's not the worst part of this song. No. The worst part is the fucking production.
It's fucking Treyway, King New York, looking for the.
Seriously, it just sucks. I mean, whoever murdered Pete says him, I've never heard of him in my life. They must have not made any other good songs, and I'm not the person to look up what I made, because I don't want to. But one time, heard a lot of people dislike the song, so why is it so high? Well, just a lot of people dislike it doesn't mean that I don't fucking despise it. I mean, my goodness, this is probably one of the worst on my hands on 6-9's level. I mean, listen to what he says in his verse.
She won't fight back, turn around, hit it for the back. Bet her down, then I make it clap.
That's just despicable. I mean, I think about his verse sucks. I mean, my goodness, he just sounds terrible. And yeah, and apparently a lot of people actually like this song, but I've heard of that school which I just don't understand why. I mean, this song just is a despicable song. Like, it could even be a cash grab, but that's probably taking it a bit too far. I mean, my goodness. But maybe I'm just being nice. I mean, sure it might be, but it has fucking Nicki Minaj on it.
He tryna 69 like Takashi, call him Papi, worth the ASAP, keep me rocky. I'm from New York, so I'm cocky.
I mean, this was literally the return of Nicki Minaj. Okay. And okay, her message were pretty mixed. I mean, well, I guess versus they made some good to mediocre to this terrible and then to this. Nicki Minaj usually has the best verse of the song. That's not saying much because it still sucks.
Got that kickback, when they kick back, you can't get your shit back. And
I mean, seriously, why on earth did this chart at all? I mean, sure, okay, Nicki Minaj has one good line. And that's ain't how funny it is, my goodness. But everything else, she just sounds like she's a sex goddess, and everything else is queen, it's just a disappointment. And yeah, that's it. Or is it? This is okay. Oh wait, please stop. You probably expect you to be a racist. Let's just say that Gummo's not a racist. I don't know if people really like it, but hey, yeah, this is performance is good. Yeah, okay, that's it. I never go for the low-hanging fruit right now, but I just can't not put on this list. My goodness. Why did this be 6 months first top 20 hit in the UK?
Money more, I catch a hoe right by her toe. If she ain't fucking me and Nikki, kick that hoe right through the jaw.
I just let you go.
Number 2.
Oh, baby.
I've been waiting months to talk about this song in full. Even though I've talked about it a couple times before, I've never truly done a complete review of it until now. That's it, I'm ready. I've waited over since July to do this. I'm ready to start this song. And even if this is the only song by this certain artist that made my list, I still want to say, fuck you, XXXTentacion.
I'm someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know, yeah. I'm sad, I know, yeah.
Yeah, I know, big surprise. This is a city. This song just sucks. Ass. I mean, my goodness, this is probably one of the worst songs I've heard this year. Based off of the general consensus and its reaction. So, apparently a lot of people like this. And I can get why. It's an echoey song and it tells the talk of suicide, so I can understand why some people may think this is a good song, and I'm not here to change your opinion. Remember, if you disagree with me, that's completely fine, I understand, but to me this song is a total shit. Let's start with the elephant in the room. This line.
Suicide if you ever try to let go.
You know what? I'm not gonna say much because today and my mum probably listening to this and I don't really want to get in trouble and I don't want to start one for most of them. I'm just gonna say this. Fuck you, XXXTentacion. Seriously, if you use suicide as an excuse to make a girl get back together with you, this is despicable. I mean, my goodness, this has sucked. I mean, my fucking god, this, you are sick in the head if you, this is acceptable behaviour. You just tell a girl like, oh, if you even tell me, do it, I'll just kill myself, yay! Seriously, that's one of the worst things I've ever heard, and part of the reason why is, I'll talk about it in a bit, but yeah, I am vibrated this song.
I gave her everything, she took my heart and left me lonely.
So how do you give her everything, but you threaten to kill yourself and let her go? That's not giving go anything, it's just a smooth, shit boyfriend. Seriously, why does someone even go as remotely possible in a lyrical contestant? Or any reduction. No, heard a lot of people say that this induction's good, and I definitely can see it. In fact, I thought this induction was good at first. But then I watched recently. It's completely manipulative. I mean, think about it. This is, I think the speed just gets people into listening to the lyrics, and that's how people take it. As a discussion is manipulating the listener into listening to the song with a catchy beat. That's why I don't hate the production of this song. My goodness, it's initiative, and sure he's alright too, but still, this is still terrible, oh my goodness. That's like the worst part. And let's talk about, the suicide. Now, I said at the beginning of the year that this year was the worst year of my life. Okay, I will go to detail, not because I necessarily don't want to, because I'm saving most of the detail, most of the story for testing some on my best list, because there'll be a lot better suited. But let me say this. In March, and from May to July or August, when I started listening to Skepta, I've been into this kind of anxiety phase, and I just so upset. Again, I will talk about it a bit more on my best list, but yeah, looking back, this sort of excellent compassion for your loving kindness of making me feel better and living going to actually change yourself if you ever said to let go. I just want to say one thing. Fuck you! Seriously, I don't care. I listen to you, I can do it, but seriously, fuck this song. Fuck it, you for all he's done. Oh yeah, by the way, we're getting into the worst part. He's actually done this before. Andrew Prep, and yeah, I know I get all my facts from Andrew Prep, said that he used to dangle a microwave over a full bathtub to threaten a girl to stay with him. The thing was that when he died, the girl was sad, even though he got abused and people, even though he got abused and he hit her countless times, she still misses him. And okay, I don't want to judge. And there are a lot of fans, and I'm gonna say something that I didn't exactly remember to say on my UK Job Portugal video, and that is, even though I hate this song, my condolences to Ex's family, friends, and everyone who likes his music. I mean, I said he didn't like anything made, but I can't go down right. He did have a lot of fans that do miss him, and if you're a fan, I'm sorry for the loss of a great person in your opinion. In my opinion, he was a Cream Heat scumbag, but of course, I can't really doubt that. I feel sorry for you. So if you want to call me a cunt, I said that, okay, I should have said it the rest of the month, I'm sorry. Let's get some dishonorable mentions before I rub my head off, and let's just say that as a session, you suck! That's what I'm gonna say on that, because it's over 7 minutes long, and yeah. The main review said that Essence Hassim was probably number 1. He's not. That's right. He did. Guess what is? Well, I'll tell you. Okay, now before we get to the morning, let's have the several mentions.
To be, it'll be, baby, just let it be. Sing it, baby. If it's meant to be, it'll be, baby, just.
Now, we were quite expecting this to be a missed list, and I listened to a few months ago. To be fair, it kind of grew on me. I still hate the lyrics and I hate the production of parts of the country. It's just really pop, but I guess the vocalists aren't too bad.
This my day, lucky you, fuck you too. Woo! Y'all gotta move, y'all gotta move, y'all gotta move. Give me some room, give me some room, give me the juice. How about the coupe? How about?
I got a question, Eminem. If you are going to make a song just in one hip hop, why not make something new? When people have the segment million times before. In fact, I have. Screw this.
Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all.
I just don't get the appeal of the song, to be fair. I mean, but just isn't that bad, but next to sad and friends and upset and maybe this is me just as worse from it could be there. Especially like I wanted to get laid. Yeah, now you can see why I really hate this song.
We're gonna ride, 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 ride. We're gonna ride, 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 ride. We're gonna ride, ride.
Maybe this is just a song about the millennials and how they're like, you are screwed, we're okay cause we are awesome, yeah. And by the way, yeah, that really sucks.
Regardless of my objection, and it's not about my pride. I need you on my skin, just come.
Alex Z just made his own song. Alex Z made another stay this year that was nearly as big. Well, that's surprising. And it's a lot worse as well. Next.
Know you're mine. Hands on your body. I don't wanna waste no time.
You know, if you guys think this song is cute or adorable, let me tell you something. It's not. It's just like I wanting to get laid. Yeah. If you know what I'm talking about, well, listen to these ones. Yeah, it's just like I wanting to get laid.
I made a few mistakes, I regret it nightly. I broke a couple hearts and I wear on my sleeve. My mama always said, girl, you're troubling. And now
you know, this is the worst. This is no sad song, this is the worst song lyrics ever made, in my opinion. I mean, nothing else from work, it's just annoying. My goodness. There's not even hate lyrics, so say in a later video, but yeah, this is just not good at all.
About what he do. I'm getting money like I'm from the 80s. Man, Dre about to drop, man. This shit gon' go crazy. They know I'm the truth. Coming straight from the basement. I'm straight as a street, man. I come from the pavement. $1 million, $100s, it make.
Trust me, if this is edible, this would be very high with this. I was like top 5, but it wasn't edible, so you get a parcel, baby. But still went to you.
Never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, everything I do for you.
Another song I just can't get the appeal of. I mean, this guy cannot sing at all. Like, why do so many people actually like this? Like, how? Yeah, this isn't number 1. Trust me, it was going to be number 1. Actually, 2 weeks ago, I was gonna. So this was the worst one for the year. And then I re-listened to it and I realized it's not that bad. Sure, the reduction in course is very, very very annoying, but she said Clean Bandit did actually do some pretty good work in the verses, and I guess the voices vocal on that lyrics are okay. Although this is very disappointing for fucking Clean Bandit and Demi Lovato collaboration. There's not the worst song of the year, I can take that. But do you know what is the worst song of the year? And now, number 1. You know, I said with This Is Me that the hardest thing about me is UK music critic is saying only to UK charts, and that's partly it. Partly that, and also partly it's annoying because songs that barely misses top 40 or nowhere near if it doesn't number like 70. One eligible for this. And I say another thing. I've got a rule about if a song is released as a single, it has to make the top 40 to count. That's sort of Moonlight by Excellent Sebastian and the Despicable Dead remixes of in Japan. One of them was this. They would have been very high on this list if they were eligible, but still. Well, since the like one piece it's actually featuring that Battlefield wasn't eligible for this list. So that's why they're not on the list. So yeah, we talked about a lot of bad songs today, but if there's one song that I just had to put number 1, and more surprising song, it'll be one song that tormented me for the whole year. This song literally was everywhere this year, especially in the UK. And every time I heard it, every time I listened to it, I was like, this song again. And I know that technically that doesn't sound that bad, but I never listen to a song which at least I can literally hate everyone passionate, but in an interesting way. Instead of this song. This song is not interesting. This song is not good. I hate this song. And I was hiding behind the wall this year saying, yeah, saying 1 or 5, yeah, it's not that bad. But no, I wanna fucking put this song at number 1. Oh my gosh, yes, I am. Screw you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when I
You both like, okay, well this song was this, and was like best songs of, yeah, well firstly, this is my opinion, and secondly, I hate everything about this song. You know, this is sad, like saying the production is good, even if it is manipulative, it is good. This song sounds so boring.
broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get.
I mean, that's one of the worst jokes of the year. My goodness. And I was thinking but interesting either. I mean, Macklemore basically just does nothing and just whole song and just again it's just, well, let's say that this is a breakup song.
And I traveled around the world, think where you living at now. I heard you moved to Austin, got an apartment and settled down.
And it's the most generic and boring breakup song ever. It's so bad, but honestly I can't stand listening to this. No, I mean this is definitely the worst breakup song I've ever heard. Not because necessarily it's despicable, just how generic and immature. And yes, I said immature.
Get down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days.
I know Melody said that this song is a mature breakup song, but let me tell you something. It's really not. I mean, firstly, he said that at least someone was wrong. Remember, And this year, we have banned out my personal loan. I miss you, my Jay Michaels. Happy in my best deal, which is basically about a guy leaving his dog because it will benefit both of them, and even if he doesn't like it, he feels it's better. And there's probably a couple more ahead in the back of my mind, which is way more mature. And to be fair, what if something even got as mature? I mean, Jessica literally says that she hates that him like to sit down and laugh about the good times. Like, who does that? I mean, okay, I've never actually been in a breakup like this, but surely no one thinks like that after they've broken up. I mean, seriously, breakups can be hard. So, the first thing that comes to mind after breakup is, I hit some lady in my ex can get together and laugh about all the good times we have, ha ha ha. No, and that's why I dislike this song so much. It literally steals a great concept, or no, not even good concept. It basically makes the most wildest, pissiest, most realistic song ever. And it's all gets past, it's, at least the beat's good, it's not good. I mean, this selection just sucks, my goodness. And Macklemore's verse at the end is my favourite part of this song, but it's still terrible. I really like it because he has the best vocal chords on the song. I think the rest just sucks. I mean, my goodness.
And I traveled around the world, think where you living at now. I heard.
Say you've traveled around the world to see your ex. Are you kind of a stalker?
You moved to Austin, got an apartment and settled down.
Oh, so you know where she lives, right? You just go talk to her. I know that you're still a stalker, but don't be afraid. You tell them about whole world to see her. So you start texting me, you write, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this song at all. I mean, I never want to talk about this again. I was actually very surprised in this. I did have to talk about this in the summer actually. But I'm quite happy because I always had something in the summer which I definitely disagree with. So thank you for taking my sanity, I guess. And with that, this is over.
Ace.
There you go. That's just coming next week. Done.